Hello, today we're going to secure down the floor. First of all, we're going to screw this down. We've had it a couple of weeks sitting like this just to weigh down on the insulation. So we're going to screw this down in these pieces here, and then we're going to start making work on putting some beams, some straps of wood along here so that we have a kind of frame to put the insulation in between. And then we've got plywood that's over there, you'll see in a minute. We've got plywood that then we're going to put over the beams to secure it, and then we'll be able to cover that with carpeting, but that's way in the future. For now, focusing on the floor and the walls. Just measuring up where the beams are underneath so we can screw it in.
Right, oh sorry, you talking, right.
A lot of interruption. I'm filming. We're just measuring up where the beams are underneath here to screw this in to secure it in before we start any other work. So I'm just marking them down, then we'll measure them up so that we don't screw into the abyss.
Okay. Take your time.
Oh.
No.
That was a practice run.
Yeah. Is that another practice run?
Third time lucky.
Oh, you're in it. Right.
What the heck was that?
Sounded good, didn't it?
Oh, much better.
You want to go?
If it sounds like that, yeah.
On you go.
Okay, granted it's slightly more difficult than it was being an observer. Okay. One more attempt.
Do you feel bad about making fun of me now?
Slightly. Oh jeez. No, right, my career's over. This one's not for me. I'm project manager again.
Putting structural beams, screwing them into here.
Right, what have we got to screw that? What have we got to use to screw
Cell
them?
tappers.
You got them?
You do.
I gave them to you.
Give them to you.
Where the are they?
Perfect.
That's right in my life, I didn't know you were standing there.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're all scaring me with that now. Creeping up on me.
Just trying to get those candid moments.
You did that. We need the proper electric one, the wired one. That one's
More heavy duty.
It's gonna take forever. Oh, look at that.
Just as well.
Lock and load. So when you're cutting through metal like this, you want to go slow and steady.
We learned that the hard way.
I didn't know that 10 minutes ago. Okay, we've got 3 holes in it now, so we're now ready
We're sinking.
to screw the piece of wood on.
The first of many.
First of a lot, so we won't bore you with them all, but we'll show you this one. Solid as a rock.
So we had a bit of an incident. The drill bit that we needed to pop all the bits of wood on the wall may or may not now be broken. So we're moving on to the next job, just so we can envisage what it'll look like when we do have everything needed to attach it to the wall. So we've got this plywood here and we're just going to cut it to size so that we know what the panels will look like once they're on the wall in here, so we can then cover it. I think that's the wrong way round, no?
No. No, it's not.
What? You're kidding me on, that's not that way.
Yes, it's not going all the way.
That looks terrible.
It's not cut perfectly to size, we just cut it off a sheet. Bloody rude.
Look, put it the other way, it looks better.
It does.
It does, put it the other way. Looks a bit better size-wise that way.
But it can't. It can't go down that far.
Okay.
It won't screw in. Right, we just need to make some adjustments. Whew. Coffee break.
We've got an espresso machine back home, so
Yeah, there's
it's the excitement of the day. Really keeping morale up.
That's what you're getting for your Christmas. Do you think we could put one in the van?
Oh, that's an idea, isn't it?
An
I like
espresso.
that. That would be good.
Anyone got an espresso machine in their van?
Yeah.
Tell us how it goes. Right, let's get cutting.
That looks good.
Good morning. Start of day 2. And we're still doing the framing. It looks like we didn't do much yesterday, but we actually did. We were working non-stop for ages. It's just tiny, difficult jobs that seem to take a lot longer than you thought they would.
So get drilling.
Okay. Just preparing the piece for this bit here.
I think this is a thick bit. Thank goodness. That was harder than the last one I did.
Yeah, on to the next one.
It's a bit windy today, so it's making our job slightly more difficult with the sawdust going in our eyes every 2 seconds. I think we might need to invest in some goggles. But this is probably the most frustrating part so far, because we're just trying to level everything up so that we can insulate it and then put plywood on top. So with a curved van, that requires a lot of screwing, a lot of holes, a lot of measurements. So the not so fun part, but shouldn't be long until the sides are done and then we can move on to the next bit. So we're on to the next stage finally. So we've got all our wood in place, so what we're going to do next is, with this very intense adhesive, spray adhesive, we're going to spray this all over the sound deadening that we've got on, put some of this insulation in, and then put our vapour barrier up, seal that all up, and then put plywood on top. So hopefully it'll look quite different soon, because right now I feel like it doesn't look very different.
Yeah, we've been working for a full day and a bit now, just getting all this framing on, which has been taking, obviously, as you've seen, a lot longer than we thought.
Oops.
Heather's favourite job now.
It's a bit more exciting than measuring and nailing.
We do realise that you should be wearing one of those big protective masks for this. We don't have one, but we do have all the doors open in the van and it's very windy today, so the ventilation's enough, hopefully.
Yeah. Until we later we're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's ideal. Finally. Okay, let's do this. Now it's starting to look a bit better. It's paying off all of our hard times that we've had.